Welcome viewers. What we were going to do was we're going to show you all of our finds for 2020, the COVID year, but we thought, oh, well, we'd be there too long. So what we've done, me and Mick, is we've narrowed it down to 5 of our best finds, Mick.
Yes.
For 2020, the stupid COVID year. So I'll probably start with the best. So I'll start with the best one for Mick. Oh, I think we all know what that is. Look at that, mate. The Sydney Mint Gold Half Sovereign. And we flip him over. What year was it, Mick?
62.
62. Look at it, mate. It's absolutely perfect. So that would be your number one find of all time too, I'd imagine, Mick, wouldn't it?
That's it, mate. Yep, right up there.
Oh, look at it. And now I reckon this is probably second best. This was a brooch and it's gold. We're not sure, but it definitely is rose gold. And like with a big black onyx stone in it, mate. Look at it. So that was his second best. Now, Mick, can you explain what's going on with this little sucker?
Just a little Melbourne token, mate. Yeah, just a nice one with that kangaroo.
Look at it, mate. That's a ripper. And when was that dated? Has it got a year on it, that one?
57, I think. 1857.
Get away, wind. Now we're in a cyclone. Anyway, and Mick doesn't do things by halves. He finds a cricket buckle. I mean, a snake charm buckle with cricket written on it. Look at this sucker. So that's an absolute ripper of a relic, that one. You don't get, I mean, you find a few of these snake charm buckles, but not one with cricket written on it. So that's a ripper as well. And last but not least, this is probably going to have to be right up there with it, with one of the best ones too, Mick. Sebastopol, France and England. And Mick, can you explain?
Yeah, it's to commemorate the Battle of Sebastopol in 1854. So.
You should have been a historian. And what I like about it, look at that, it's still even got the original sort of material where it would have been worn as a belt. Now that is a bloody ripper of a relic, Mick.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so anyway, we thought we wouldn't bore you too much, but we just narrow it down to the top 5. And I forgot mine, so I'll do mine in another video. But well done, Mick, for 2020, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Right. Back here, viewers, just got home from a bit of a hunt and thought I'd throw together my top finds for 2020. Doesn't really look that interesting, does it? But anyhow, a bit of a tough year with the COVID rules and regulations. We couldn't travel much, but we got out and did what we could, so that was pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'll take you through them one at a time, and I'll start with this big sucker here. It says Shamrock Brewery, Abbotsford. So that was a brewery that was on the banks of the Yarra River in Melbourne, Victoria. And that would have went in the side of the barrel. Actually, young Jacob from Digging Australia sent me a bit of information about this. So that was a pretty cool old relic. Haven't found anything like that. We find a lot of barrel taps and things, but never a barrel bung. So that was pretty cool. And my next favourite find was this lovely fork. Now, I know what you're going to say. It's only a fork, but it's sterling silver. And it's an absolute bloody ripper. I'll try and zoom in so you can see some of the detail. Looks like old mate's carrying a few bottles of wine there. Have a look. And I'll flip him over. It's got some engraving on the back. Looks like someone's initials. Some more bottles of wine with some grapevines there. Not sure what that is, but it's hallmarked. Let's have a look if I can zoom in on that all right. There we go. It's got like a line, an anchor, and not sure what that is. Maybe leather. Yeah, sterling. But anyhow, not bad, eh? Look at the condition of it. Beautiful. Anyhow, third item. Now this was a ripper. It's got commemoration medal, Australasia, 1875, and then it's got Philadelphia, 1876, exhibition Melbourne, and then round the rim of it, around here and here, are all the states of Australia. So Tasmania, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, or S Australia, New South Wales. So that I found a lot of tokens, but I never found one like this, so I was quite pleased. And on the other side, it's got this Sorry. On the other side, it's got this, I don't really know what you'd call that. A flying athlete with wings and holding something. Anyhow, looked like there would have been a cover on that, or a pin perhaps to wear that medallion or that medal, but that was quite interesting. And it's quite big, and it rang up beautifully on the Equinox, banging at 34. Thought it was going to be a big silver coin, but anyhow, that was a lovely find. Now, I've found plenty of shillings before, but not one quite as nice as this. So, it's an English shilling, 1901. Look at the condition of it. It's beautiful. So I thought, well, that's worthy of a spot in my top 5 just because of the condition that it come out the ground in. So that was pretty cool. And my number 1 find for 2020, you guessed it, it's my gold sovereign, first ever. And have a look at that little puppy. So pretty happy about that. Never ever found one before. So Mick's got one now. We're both on the board. Flip it over. It's got a little mark on it, just through here and on the other side. But absolutely beautiful coin. So I don't have to worry anymore about finding one because I am in the club now. So, but the detail on it, look at it. Beautiful. Hardly a mark on it, to be honest, apart from that little scratch on the back just there. But there you go. Top 5 finds for 2020. I hope everyone's well. Keep safe. Hopefully 2021's a better year. Righto.